2025 is already a beast of a year for anime. From long-awaited comebacks to shocking new hits, this year's lineup has brought heartbreak, hype, and pure heat. Missed a few? No worries. We're counting down the top 6 best anime of 2025 so far, not just the hyped ones, the unforgettable ones. With moments that hit hard, characters that stay with you, and visuals that'll melt your screen. So if you're into epic anime breakdowns, hit that subscribe button. This is Nonagon. Let's dive in. Starting off at number 6, a show that looks like a kid's cartoon, until it emotionally ruins you. Number 6, Takopi's Original Sin. At number 6, we have Takopi's Original Sin, a show that lures you in with soft colors, a squishy alien mascot, and then punches you in the gut with one of the darkest emotional spirals of the year. At first glance, it feels like a heartwarming story. Takopi, a cheerful alien from the happy planet, lands on Earth with one mission: spread happiness. Sounds innocent, right? But then, the cracks begin to show. Takopi meets Shizuka, a quiet and bullied girl whose pain runs deeper than he could ever imagine. He tries to help. He wants to fix things, but he doesn't understand human pain or consequence. That's when it hits you. This isn't just a cutesy sci-fi romp, it's a psychological time bomb. We're talking about trauma, abuse, death, time loops, and the terrifying realization that good intentions can lead to horrifying outcomes. One wrong decision, and everything unravels. The tone shift is brutal and intentional. The art style stays soft, almost childlike, while the story spirals into something disturbingly adult. It's not for everyone, but if you're looking for an anime that takes risks, twists expectations, and leaves you haunted, this one earns its spot. Takopi's Original Sin reminds us, sometimes the scariest monsters are the ones trying to help. Coming up next, at number 5, a Chinese web novel adaptation that blends steampunk mystery with cosmic horror. And it's way better than you think. Number 5, Lord of Mysteries. Sliding into number 5, we have a dark horse that turned heads and refused to let go. Lord of Mysteries. Based on the hit Chinese web novel by Cuttlefish that loves diving, this anime came in with a very specific vibe. Think Sherlock Holmes meets Bloodborne with a touch of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Set in a steampunk world brimming with secrets, cults, and ancient powers, the story follows Klein Moretti, a man who, after an eerie ritual and a brush with death, begins to unravel the horrifying truths hidden beneath society's polished surface. What makes this show stand out? Atmosphere. Every frame oozes mystery. Foggy alleyways, arcane symbols, strange rituals. It builds a world you can feel, dark and tangible. And the pacing? Chef's kiss. It starts slow, then tightens the screws with every episode. But what really hits is the blend of psychological tension and supernatural horror. Klein doesn't just fight monsters, he risks becoming one. The power system is based on potions that unlock terrifying abilities. But mess up the dosage and you lose your mind. It's high stakes, cerebral, and totally unpredictable. If you're tired of the same old high school battle anime, Lord of Mysteries offers something refreshingly mature, narratively rich, and just the right amount of creepy. And guess what? This is just the beginning. The source material goes deep, so if the adaptation keeps its quality, we might be watching the birth of the next dark fantasy giant. Coming in at number 4, the show that brought back the king of overpowered deadpan punchlines, and yes, he's still bored. Number 4, One Punch Man. Season 3. At number 4, it's the return of the bald legend himself, One Punch Man Season 3. After years of silence, fans were foaming at the mouth waiting for this one. And now that it's here, oh yeah, it delivers. This season picks up right in the middle of the Monster Association arc, one of the most brutal, chaotic, and hype-fueled storylines in the entire manga. Cities in ruins, S-class heroes pushed to their limits, monster evolution gone full Lovecraft. But let's be real, we came here for him. Saitama. Still deadpan, still unfazed, still obliterating god-level threats with a single punch, while worrying about grocery sales. But what makes Season 3 special is how it deepens the world around him. We're not just watching Saitama be unbeatable. We're seeing characters like Garou, Flashy Flash, and even King-face existential dread, power ceilings, and moral chaos. And the animation levels above Season 2. Fluid fights, crisp character designs. That long-awaited rematch with Garou? It hits hard. In the middle of all the insanity, the series still keeps its satirical core. It's hilarious, it's tragic, it's over the top and deeply human all at once. One Punch Man Season 3 proves this isn't just a parody, it's a saga. So, if you thought Saitama was just a joke that got old, you might want to duck, because Season 3 punches back. Coming in at number 3, a dark horse sequel that swapped politics for poison and became one of the smartest, most stylish returns of the year. Number 3, The Apothecary Diaries Season 2. Taking the number 3 spot is a sequel that quietly walked in, then absolutely stole the spotlight, The Apothecary Diaries Season 2. If Season 1 was an elegant intro to palace politics and whispered mysteries, Season 2 sharpens every blade. This time, Mao Mao isn't just solving medical oddities, she's playing mental chess with some of the Empire's most dangerous figures. The court intrigue is richer, darker, and way more personal. Assassinations, hidden bloodlines, power struggles, all laced with poison, both literal and metaphorical. And let's talk about Mao Mao, our blunt, brilliant, poison-loving protagonist. She's not your typical heroine. No sword, no spells, just razor-sharp intellect and zero patience for nonsense. She treats emperors and nobles the same way she treats corpses, clinically and with a touch of sarcasm. This season, her past starts to peel back too. Hints about her origins, her connection to certain shadowy figures, and how far she's really willing to go to protect the few people she cares about. Visually, the anime keeps its signature elegance. The lush courtyards, the soft lighting, the subtle expressions. But underneath it all, tension simmers. It's not loud, it's not flashy, but it is masterfully crafted. The Apothecary Diaries proves that you don't need giant battles or screaming villains to keep an audience on edge. Sometimes a well-placed vial of arsenic and a smirk are more than enough. Coming in at number 2, a sequel so hyped the internet almost broke when it dropped. Get ready for shadows, stats, and serious power-ups. Number 2, Solo Leveling Season 2, Arise from the Shadow. At number 2, we've got the sequel that had fans frothing since the final frame of Season 1, Solo Leveling Season 2, Arise from the Shadow. And no, this isn't just more of the same. This is bigger, darker, and way more intense. Jinwoo is back, stronger, colder, and now straddling the line between hero and something much, much scarier. The world finally knows his name, and that means the enemies are no longer just dungeon trash mobs. We're talking monarchs, world-ending threats, political tension between nations. Oh, and a power system that keeps leveling up right alongside the stakes. This season dives into the monarchs versus rulers arc, and if that sounds like a war of gods, it kind of is. Jinwoo's role shifts from lone hunter to potential destroyer, and the question becomes, how far can he go before he loses his humanity? Visually, MAPPA went full throttle. Shadow creatures with fluid, terrifying animation. Boss fights that look like movie finales. And that soundtrack, chills. But it's not just flash. The emotional weight hits harder now. We see Jinwoo facing isolation, sacrifice, and the terrifying truth of being the strongest in a world that fears power. Arise from the Shadow doesn't just build on the hype, it evolves it. And if this is the middle of the story, the end is going to be absolutely apocalyptic. Which brings us to number 1, a franchise juggernaut, a cinematic event, a final battle that's been building for years, and somehow exceeded the hype. Number 1, Demon Slayer Infinity Castle. Taking the crown at number 1 is not just an anime, it's an event. Demon Slayer Infinity Castle dropped in 2025 like a meteor and left a crater in the anime world. Years of build-up, countless tears, and finally, the final arc begins. And wow, they did not hold back. The moment Muzan gives the signal, the entire Demon Slayer core is sucked into the Infinity Castle, a labyrinth of shifting architecture, twisted gravity, and death waiting around every corner. It's a trap, it's a war zone, and it's the stage for some of the most breathtaking fights ever animated. We're talking ufotable level animation on steroids. Every clash is a fireworks show of blood, emotion, and raw spectacle. Hashiras pushing past their limits, demons revealing their final forms. And beneath it all, that creeping dread that not everyone's making it out. Tanjiro, Nezuko, Zenitsu, Inosuke, the OG squad is all here. Older, stronger, and far more broken than when we first met them. And Muzan? He's no longer the untouchable puppet master. He's front and center, and more terrifying than ever. It's not just about killing him, it's about surviving long enough to try. What sets Infinity Castle apart is the emotional weight behind the action. Every slash has meaning. Every sacrifice hits. And by the end, you realize this isn't just a battle, it's a goodbye. Whether you're a Demon Slayer fan from day one or someone who jumped in late, this film delivers on every promise. It's bold, it's brutal, it's beautiful, and it's the perfect storm to top our list. And there you have it. 6 anime from 2025 that raised the bar, broke expectations, and gave us stories we'll be talking about for years. From psychological gut punches to supernatural throwdowns, from poetic mysteries to god-tier animation, this year's lineup proves one thing. Anime isn't slowing down. It's evolving, sharpening its blade, and every season it cuts a little deeper. But now it's your turn. Which anime from 2025 rocked your world the most? Did we miss a hidden gem? Is there one you think should have made the cut? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And hey, if you love epic countdowns, deep anime dives, and a little chaos in your storytelling, don't forget to subscribe to Nonagon for more epic anime breakdowns. Until next time, stay sharp, stay hyped, and stay watching.